today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. February 14th, obviously, and it's also the 3rd anniversary of the assassination of the former Prime Minister of Lebanon, Hariri. And a month after that assassination, on March 14th, there was a huge rally in Beirut, commonly referred to as the Cedar Revolution. That turnout was huge and encouraged Syria to move all of their military presence out of Lebanon. Syria still has a presence in Lebanon. It's more subtle now, and Beirut is in the middle of a protracted struggle for basically how Lebanon will lean, Western leaning or Iran, Syria. Today, as last year and the year before, mobs of people who support the current party in power are gathering in Martyrs Square to basically show their strength in numbers and their enthusiasm.
Right. So we've been in Lebanon for maybe almost six weeks now, and there's been, an assassination of an undercover agent. There's been rioting, some killed. There has been a roadside bomb targeted at an American. There's definitely been stuff happening. We hear gunshots, we hear tanks, we see soldiers. But this is, I think that there's been a build-up to this. It seems like a somewhat bigger deal. In the past, this anniversary has always been a potential time for violence, and this year, some people are saying it's even heightened because there is no president, and that makes it much worse. So, I'm okay. It's exciting. It's definitely interesting. It's an exciting time to be in Lebanon, but it's a bit nerve-wracking. Michael wants to go to Martyrs Square, and I'm a little bit nervous about doing that. I think this is the point I finally come to where you have to decide whether, I really want an exciting life and I want to live, but how much do I risk my own safety? I'm not sure. And how much of a risk is it to go? Potentially violence will happen. There could be rocks thrown, there could be bombs, there could be people rioting, fireworks, potentially, it's a dangerous atmosphere, but it's also a really charged, really exciting time for Lebanon to determine which way they go. And that has an impact on the Middle East, it has an impact on the world, it has an impact on America, and so, we'll see.
As I look over the balcony, I see women and children and families, buses full of young people. I see an old woman down there now, and it looks like everyone's going to a pep rally for a sports team. It's not, of course it's not. But are you more likely to be heard by hooligans watching a football match in England, or are you more likely to get blown up by a bomb in Martyrs Square in Beirut? I don't know. Both are more dangerous than most people can accept. For me, it's reasonable. I'm not looking for the most dangerous situation. I'm looking for the most interesting situation. And I don't want to go into a place where I think I'm going to get hurt. I think that it's reasonable to do this, and so that's why I'd like to. I'm not going to encourage Andrew to do that. She's going to make her own choice. But I think I'd like to take a walk around.
be definitely submission and acceptance, saying, yes, we are walking straight into what's actually happening, not watching from our balcony and not kind of from the sidelines, not from the outside of the refugee camp looking in, but like in looking out, and that would be something different altogether.
على شروط جماعة الظلام والرياء والإجرام.
But I can't think of anything equivalent in American society to what we saw today. It was just like a pulling together of people of a common party, like a democratic political party, but the stakes are so high, and so I think that gives everyone a whole lot more enthusiasm, and the event a whole lot more weight.
Old women, men, lots of children, all coming out to support their nation. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was a cool thing to be part of.